I am the chairman of the board of directors of Pikare AŞ. My name is Uğur Otaran. I would like to start my presentation by celebrating the second century of the Republic of Turkey, which has adopted peace at home and in the world as principle. We made this revolutionary product, which I will be presenting to you shortly, using the science and the mind that our Atatürk left us as a legacy. Let me explain now. All the work here was carried out by Turkish designers, engineers, and technical teachers, and the patent belongs to Pikare AŞ. Why do I call it revolutionary product? Because it uses only sunlight as energy. However, it uses only atmospheric air as a raw material. So what does it give us? This system gives us up to 20,000 tons of clean drinking water per day, and this drinking water has the highest oxygen content you can find on the planet. The system gives us up to 100 megawatts of electrical energy per hour and can meet the heating, cooling, ventilation, dehumidification, and hot water needs of thousands of square meters. Alright, how does the system do all this? Now I will introduce you to a revolutionary innovative products of ours. Now I will zoom your screen and explain it to you as a technical presentation on the screen. We start with the atmosphere. On the block diagram you can see on the screen, we pass the air that we have taken from the atmosphere over the inorganic chemical that we call media, whose patent belongs to us. The name of the product is AVEC system. Why is the AVEC system a revolutionary and innovative system? Because without using any source other than the radiation effect of solar energy, it gives us electricity, the best water and air conditioning energy on the planet. I'm going to show you how it does these three effects on the block diagram now. When we move to our block diagram, our system has two starting points. The first, when we pass the air up in the atmosphere over the inorganic chemical we call the media, this media turns to the moisture in the air into water while it melts. We send the solution we have obtained the evaporation container. We evaporate the water due to the 350 Celsius degree heat we apply to the evaporation container, and we recover our inorganic mineral by mechatronics methods and return into the cycle we sent. We send the steam to the steam turbine and obtain electricity. We use some of electricity we obtain for operation of our system while we serve the other part of domestic or industrial applications. We send the steam that comes out of electricity production of the condenser container. The highly oxygenated water we obtain in this condenser container passes through the mineral reinforced filter group in order to be converted into drinking water, and we obtain water of the desired value. When we come to the heat source side of the system, we obtain heat directly from the parabolic solar collectors. We use the energy we obtain for heating the thermal fluid at about 270 to 350 Celsius degrees. The first, we fill the heat storage tanks. After the heat storage tanks are filled, we give the energy to the system and provide evaporation. After the evaporation process is over, the heat transfer fluid drops to the value of around 100 Celsius degrees. Absorption of the heat transfer fluid at these values, it has a heat source in the chiller. Absorption with the heating and cooling effect we get from the chiller, we heat the cool our buildings and even obtain domestic hot water. Now, if we go back to our system, I want to transfer them to you via the demo device. This is the inorganic mineral we are talking about, when we pass air over it, we already get water. Here, we get the mixture with mineral reservoir and the air coming from above. By the way, this device is not just a prototype. It's a system where we get 100 liters of water per day. We send it from the solution container you see below the evaporation container by means of special pumps. After the evaporation tank, we send it to our steam turbine, turn the steam coming out of the steam turbine into water. In the condensation tank, the pass is through the filter and collect it, the clean water tank. In this system, in a system of this size, absorption, as you can see, the absorption cannot be produced. We kept the pipes that will drive the chillers in the system. For the sake of the explanation, these copper pipes are used for absorption. When we apply it to the chiller, we already achieve the heating and cooling effect. We can also drink the water that the latest system has given us. I'm currently running the system's water supply. As you can see, water we obtain is highly qualified drinking water. You can also enjoy this. I would like to emphasize one feature of the system once again. The system uses only solar energy. Other than that, zero energy is used, zero waste, and zero carbon footprints. It produces us water, electricity, heating, cooling, and dehumidification. Thanks for your watching. See you later.